All right. I think we are live. Check the stream.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't know. Actually, hold on. Do I hear anything?
Check the stream. Yeah,
Oh, wait.
I do. I do. So it's working. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back, Skeksis Suckers, to another Dungeons and Dragons game. We are back in Emre, a world of my own design. However, we are starting a new storyline in a different timeline. Well, I guess the same timeline, but a different time period from our earlier previous Emre game, um, where our three best buds in the world are all back together, piloting some new characters in a new place with a new purpose. So, with us as usual are our good friend Ashtarin Shakama, aka Jeff, our bugbear samurai. Mortimer, aka Zach, our half-elf sorcerer with a little cleric sprinkled in, and Logan Shadow Prashar, aka Mike, aka Squirrel, aka Earl Zeskborough,
I've
aka
had
the Bearded One,
I had so many
aka
nicknames. All
aka
three of them have beards.
yeah, but you're the Bearded One because you were the first actual bearded one of the group.
I'll take that. I'll add that to the list.
aka Mike, our Tabaxi Warlock. Now, this is episode 1, but it's also episode 2 and episode 3. The first 2 episodes I didn't have the stream set up. New PC, new setup, a lot of things. Ooh, to catch you guys up, basically, the party is hanging out in the city of Weymouth.
Dunya. Oh,
Well,
right.
no,
Yeah.
they're hanging out in the town of Weymouth in the forest woods area north west of Bordunia, just at the cusp of the about to be founding of Bordunia back in our Emre timeline. So for those of you who joined us in our first campaign, this is like 4-ish hundred years prior to the storyline that we were familiar with everything else that was going on. Um, and we're in a different part of the world at the birth of a nation, hence the name of the campaign, Birth of a Nation. The party, with some ties to the local branch of the Gasparin Kingdom's constabulatory regimen called the Black Guard, this little branch known as the Red Guard, have some connection to one of our compatriots, and as such, the party has been kind of a roving band of uh, mobile justice and problem solving. They're kind of like the A team, but there's only 3 of them, so they're like the B team. Um,
Working our way up to the 18.
yeah, they're almost there. Anyway, they were just hanging out in Weymouth after concluding an off-camera adventure when suddenly one of our friends heard a scream. They ran to the town center. They saw a woman over the body of a man weeping, and 2 of our party members witnessed hooded figures running in opposite directions out of the town. They chased them down. They tried to fight them. One of the hooded figures poofed away in a puff of smoke. The other hooded figure was actually stopped and knocked unconscious, brought back to the scene of the crime, searched, and they discovered the assailant had stolen a locket from the woman who was crying over her husband, who was somehow unconscious. Um, the party determined he was under the condition of being stunned, and to be stunned for that long a period of time. Oh, our cameras are all going to go wonky. There we go, we're back. Being stunned for that period of time, the party determined that it had to have been some sort of very strong magical spell. Um, anyway, they took control of the situation. They brought our unconscious friend into a room that the local inn has sort of on retainer for members of the Red Guard, and the party immediately split up, where Ashtarin Shakama is monitoring the bound, gagged, and just about to wake up, no, just recently woken up bandit, where the other two went to go question the couple who they originally assisted with the locket and all that. If memory serves, when we last played, the bandit gained consciousness, basically said some stuff about let's see, what do the players actually remember?
Armina will bring Salkirk.
Oh yes, Scarmina. He basically said something to the effect of, "You have no power over me. Sarmina will bring back Selkirk," and then he clammed up and is saying no more, despite their best interrogatory efforts.
So we now have a plan to go. We have gathered the whole group because we're going to go hunt down. We realized that we needed the locket that she had because there was something about the locket that they needed. They keep hunting. So
Right.
we were going to go find her at the Cup and Spoon.
Yes,
we had just talked to Reginald. This is why you take notes. We had just talked to Reginald, the husband, to determine where she was so that we can get the necklace. And turns out she's at a public insulting thing. What was that called?
She's part. He said that she would be taking part in that tavern's ribaldry, which is like
Ribaldry,
bawdy, dirty, jokey stuff.
Yes. So we had decided we're all going to go. We had originally left Jeff's character behind, but now my servant / shadow mini demon creature is going to be basically keeping tabs on him. I'm using my bonus actions to constantly maintain concentration on my shadow, my little son.
Yes.
To keep tabs on him, and he'll tell me if anything, or I'll see if anything weird happens.
And Penumbra is in the room with Ash
Penumbra is
correct?
sitting. Yeah, Penumbra, my little. Why can't I'm blanking on what it's actually called? Tiny fiend.
Quasit.
There we go. Good lord. Yeah. So my little closet, and I'm using my warlock abilities to maintain consciousness with him. So somehow my brain is managing the fact that it is constantly watching him at the same time that I'm wearing a cloak that lets me see in all directions all the time. So
yes, all of this is true.
So yeah, we were outside the house. I just gathered up Jeff's character, and we were going to head to the
Zach's character, because Jeff is watching the.
Well, no, I had just gone and got it. My plan. Yeah, I had left Penumbra behind, and we were all going to go together to the Cup and Spoon.
So that's true, Jeff. You're with them.
Yes, and he is blinded,
gagged, and bound, and waxed in the ears, and yeah.
Let me just indicate that he is.
He's in a sensory deprivation area.
He is blind.
He's in the D&D version of Separate Disc.
Gagged.
And we are not on that map.
Oh, you're not.
No, for some reason we're on the title page.
Well, now you're back. He's bound. He's he's not unconscious, but he's gagged. I don't know. I just picked 3 symbols. Okay, everybody good? So, hope you all enjoyed that very succinct recap. And yeah, go ahead. Now we can play the game.
Right. So my understanding is the Cup and Spoon is to the northeast.
Yes, it is over here-ish.
So heading that way.
Very good.
Going with.
I mean, there really isn't really anything that occurs on the way. As you get closer up the alley, you start hearing like a mild background dulcimer. But like You know, like when Mitch Hedberg used to tell jokes in his stand-up, he had like a bassist playing behind him.
Oh yeah.
So it's like the D&D version of that, but it's a hammer dulcimer.
It picks up the pace when it's like
Yeah,
the punchline.
he's got comedic timing. He's like clearly part of the performance.
Are we going to the like? All right, so we're moving our tokens apparently.
Yeah, I'll move you guys. That's fine.
Okay.
So you guys come to yeah, and there's a door here, which is the main door to the building. This over here is a door to like stables where one could stable their horse for the evening, should they have one. And this has a very recognizable moon cut out in the door because it's the outhouse.
Oh, and here I was hoping it was a shrine to a moon goddess, but yes, that's fair.
It's the only goddess in there is the porcelain one, except it's wood.
I mean, it could be full moon in there.
Ha! From inside, you do hear raucous laughter and the tones of the comedy happening.
Before we go inside, gents, I suppose we should have a plan of how we intend to proceed. We certainly don't want to make a scene, as I recall. Eleanor was quite attached to this particular item. I remember her making quite a fuss when we were able to return it to her, and was rather, how shall I say, skittish when you were slow to return it, as I recall. Where's Zach's character? Whose name? Hold on.
Zach is Mortimer.
Mortimer. There we go. Yep. There are my notes. So,
Yep.
maybe perhaps we don't go in and immediately abscond the poor, attack the poor woman. We allow her to, or perhaps we allow her to imbibe in a bit more than maybe she intended, and that will ease the transition.
And she was made aware that we were going to call on her again for this item.
Yes, but I severely doubt she thought it would be so soon.
That seems like a her problem.
I don't want it to become an us problem.
Fair.
I agree. The softer touch seems to make sense.
So perhaps if we could do our best to go in, play nice with the locals, allow her to be, feed her drinks essentially, and then maybe perhaps as the evening winds down, we can then politely ask, or perhaps use your version of the law, or so we can use guilt to some extent to make sure, like, hey, look, if you don't give us the pendant, there's more risk to your husband. She did seem very distraught when the risk was to him, which is a true statement. If they think that she still has the locket, then there may be genuine risk to their lives. Also, it occurs to me, there is the revelry going on inside. Would your presence, Mortimer, put a very large damper on the whole evening? I mean, they're having a party in there, and basically, like, the police walk in, like,
yeah.
ooh.
I look at you like as if I don't really comprehend. Like, why would I bring?
Maybe what he's trying to say is we shouldn't leave the prisoner unguarded.
Yes, that makes sense. Yes, I will guard. That makes sense.
Shadow's like, yeah, he shouldn't be here. Mike's like, oh, I don't want to take Zach out of this.
No.
Like,
No. Yeah,
ugh.
it would. I would just be a huge bummer. That's exactly
I'm
what
glad
would
Zach's
happen.
like, oh no, my character would absolutely be a downer on this.
Yeah,
All right, fair.
you would not be a fun person in this party.
Like, as I'm thinking about this, like, ooh, maybe we don't come trouncing in with the law. Very good,
I would
Moiler.
start like ticketing people, citing people.
Well, the other
Very
option would be
stoically, like, there's
take
too
off
much
your-
revelry. This must stop.
You'd have to change your robes or whatever, so you're not.
So just look like an undercover cop, like a very obvious undercover cop.
It's like the worst.
Beauty. Here we are. We're just shooting the shit in the town.
That's true.
I'm trying to see if there's any way we can communicate with you while we're in here, in case we need your help. You can communicate with us because you can just get basically like wave your hands really wide and get my attention.
I mean, if he stays within 120
I have a
feet
camera in
of
the
us-
room, basically.
Yeah, if he stays within 120 feet of us, I can shoot him a message.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that works.
I'm sure we're much further than that. Or the room is.
Well,
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
room's way further.
he could be a constable doing his rounds in the evening out here.
Well,
Twirling my baton.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're perfectly comfortable being outside and wandering the streets as opposed to watching our charge,
Protecting
Yes, of course.
the streets.
I will
Yes,
protect.
protecting, yes.
Yes, absolutely. I can do that.
very good. All right, we will let you know if the law is in fact necessary.
I'll be here, and I'll stand at the door and I'll just check people's IDs.
This place has a bouncer it didn't hire.
That's funny.
Work for tips.
All right. And with that, I will motion Ash for us to go inside.
Okay. The doors swing open like so.
Hey, look,
And
NPC tokens.
yeah, I did that in the last 30 seconds.
Roll
Let them
initiative.
just
No.
let them come up with a plan.
yeah, keep talking. Great, yeah, go. So,
Keep role playing.
like I know what's happening up here, but you guys should be able to see it. So, scattered around the first couple of tables and are several people. There's a great more number of people. Like picture each portrait as like a party of people, because
Okay.
obviously
Every
the place,
every table's full.
yeah, the place is full. You know, the map is only so much map, but there is a server with a tray wandering around here. A surly-looking bartender behind the bar keeps glancing over his shoulder at the jokes and giving like a gruff when he thinks something's funny. A party of folk at this table, all paying lots of attention to what's happening on stage. The dulcimer tones you heard are coming from this fellow here, who is playing along with comedic timing. Another couple of companions here, including this woman, whom you recognize as the woman.
Okay. That's a little.
And then the sound and smells of food waft in from over here-ish to the right. And this gentleman is currently delivering quite a series of the following ChatGPT generated jokes with mixed response based on exactly how you feel they sound when you hear them. A young apprentice asks an old wizard, "Master, does the size of your staff really matter?" The wizard smiles. "Only if you're trying to reach the top shelf."
Roan.
That's Jeff laughing.
Roan.
I hear orc women are intense. The barkeep nods. "Friend, if she asks you to help move furniture, you say yes."
Is there intense? Like physical tense?
Boasts. I've had half the women in this kingdom screaming my name. A farmer raises a hand. Was that before or after they heard you sing?
uh,
With
with that, I will. So while that's going
Barkeep,
on,
barkeep,
yeah.
please. Doubles on the double.
So this human gentleman saunters over to you, and you literally say doubles on the double.
Yes.
Without a word, he turns around, walks over to a crate with some bottles in it, grabs a couple of them, pours two double shots of something, and places it in front of you.
And
Thank you,
another
my
one
good
of
man.
those.
Your haste is appreciated.
Can I see what Eleanor's drinking from where I am?
You can only see the shape of the cup. But he hands both. You both got a double. He handed both of you a double of something.
Double doubles on the double. Do you have any kind of mead at this fine establishment?
He says. He takes. Or he leaves the doubles there because he doesn't care if you're
Yep.
gonna drink more of them. And then. Oh, it's in this history. I gotta pull these out of ChatGPT into a doc at some point because I have to wait for ChatGPT to load history to go back and get all the drinks.
Oh, you're scrolling up. Yeah.
But basically, he does indicate that there are meads, and it's the same list as before.
I grab each of the doubles and I walk up to the stage and place them both on top of the I think there's like a place like some not on the dulcimer itself, but if there's like a stool or something I can place them on is like a way
I
of.
mean, he's seated in front of a piano. You could put them on top of the piano.
Oh yeah, I put them on top of the piano.
Okay. While continuing his hammering, he gives you like a thank you nod and is uninterrupted of the show. You do catch some looks from this table as you walk by carrying two double shots of something and giving them to the hammer dulcimer player.
Well, I try to motion that one of them is for the guy talking to, but yeah, that's fine.
At the very moment that Logan starts to walk away, I pick up the mead in my left hand, and then with my right hand, I just kind of point out to the door and I lean into the bartender. I'm like, "Can you believe that my friend would just pick up a? Oh my goodness, this! Let me tell you." And then as I'm pointing towards the door, I cast message, and I say to Mortimer, thank you. Sorry, Jin is so reflexive. I say to Mortimer, Ash is being such a buzzkill again. And then I pick up the mead and I follow my friend.
Okay.
I approve.
You can reply. You can reply.
Up to 24, I think.
The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Oh, it doesn't give you a limit of words anymore. All right.
Yeah.
No.
It is a duration of one round, though.
Yes.
I approve
So
of his actions.
You're limited by a round's worth of speech.
Which table looked at me funny, by the way?
No, they didn't look at you funny. You caught their eye. I mean, they're like, oh,
Okay.
look at Mr. Pants Pants giving away drinks. Like,
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. No, that was just my way of doing something with the double I wasn't expecting. I guess. All right. So now that So I'm up here. I drop off the double, and I'll saunter my way. Well, I don't want to go in front of the stage. I'll go around. I guess I don't do that, but I end up here to just sort of wave hi to Eleanor to just sort of like acknowledge her presence.
So as you approach, you notice that she's holding her cup in both hands and she's staring at the stage, and one of her feet are like rapidly tapping. And she like sees you and gives you like, and then she kind of goes back. She's like biting a lip, staring at the stage, holding her cup.
Well, she's just like just zoned in, essentially.
Insight check.
I can do that. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely paying attention to the show, but she has like a nervousness about her.
That was there before she saw me?
Yeah, like that was her mannerisms. She noticed you, gave you like a
Yeah.
hey look, and then kind of went back to what she was looking at. Meanwhile, the man continues. A bard walks into a tavern and says, "I've seduced a queen, a dragon, and a lich." The bartender says, "Impressive." The bard sighs, "Not really. Now I owe child support, tribute, and eternal servitude."
Ah. Groans around. I will meander my way. Is this chair available?
I think that's a chair, yeah.
Cool. I will sit here and observe both the stage and to see if Eleanor is. I'm curious if Eleanor is actually drinking her drink.
Yeah, I mean she's not guzzling it, but she's taking sips every now and again, and her leg is still like 1 foot bouncy, tappy, staring at the stage.
Okay. Now, is the general environment that like everybody's focused on the stage as if like we're watching a show and this is the whole reason everybody's here, or is it like the show's happening but there's also like a din of conversation happening over the same time?
I mean, most people are respectful of the person on stage. There's the occasional chitter chatter, but it's not at a volume that's like to take over. Like everyone's watching the show.
Okay.
Picture stand-up comedy at a bar. Like that's what's happening.
Yeah. Got it. Okay.
A paladin finally agrees to a night with a tavern wench. She says, "So, what are your vows?" He says, "Honesty, purity, and never lying." And she replies, "So this'll only take about 30 seconds then." By the way, aside, I am wholly unediting these ChatGPT generated jokes. So however they land is exactly how
yes.
artificial intelligence thought it should. So don't blame me.
Okay. Do I notice? So now I'm just trying to keep tabs on her. Is she looking at anybody else besides the stage? I'm trying to figure out why she's nervous.
No, not really. She's focusing on the show.
Okay. I'm trying to. My plan is to have if there's a pause in the performance to try to go up and offer her a drink, but I don't want to be rude or interrupt the show or make a giant scene out of the whole thing. What's Jeff doing?
What is Jeff doing?
Let's see. I'm a bit shy and socially awkward, despite being very perceptive and on the wiser side of things. So, other than the occasional chat with barkeep, I'm just kind of
over the table.
He just climbs over the table. Yeah. I'm like, utter lack of tact. Just this is in my way.
In the D&D movie, he just
there's that rock. Is he just gonna?
It was kind of graceful though, because I have a pretty high dex, so nothing was knocked over. I hope.
No. Anyway, please continue.
So yeah, I'm here to support my dear friend the Tabaxi by being the strong silent type right now, and letting the face do face things.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
Okay.
All right. In that case,
I'm laughing at the jokes though. At this point in character, I'm well played.
Then the comic says, Never trust a chest that's smiling. That's not a treasure chest. That's just a mimic that's heard the bard is buying drinks. And
One chuckle from outside the bar.
with that final single chuckle, the gentleman who was playing the dulcimer stands and kind of steps in front of him, and he says, "All right, another hand for Smack-Off Gearnob. Thank you very much." All right, and he kind of saunters off, slightly unaware that his jokes didn't land exceptionally well, and he goes and sits over here. And then he says, "And now, welcome back, once again, your very own Miss Eleanor."
Ah!
And the crowd, yeah, woo. She, like, takes a big pull from her drink, clears her throat, and saunters up on stage.
Break a leg.
She looks over her shoulder at you, and
Is that the
Kinda
right
like-
idiom here? I don't.
kind of
Whatever
like,
that idiom would be.
Whatever the appropriate one is.
Strain thy voice upon your dulcimer tone.
kind of does like a, got it, okay.
And then I turn to Logan and I just shoot him a look. Like, see, this is what.
No, you're fine. Like I pat him on the shoulder. Like, no, it's good. It's good. Good job.
She's she's very timid. She keeps like nervously playing with her locket around her neck, and she goes, "Thank you. So a wizard, he bought a potion of enlargement." And the alchemist leaned in and whispered, "Before you ask, it only works on creatures." And the wizard quietly put the bottle back.
Logan is laughing. Logan thinks that's funny.
She gets a little confident out of that reaction. She continues. So then a cleric says, "I've devoted my life to resisting temptation." And his rogue friend asks, "How's that working out?" And the cleric says, "I've gotten incredibly good at recognizing temptation." Okay. So the barbarian walks up to a half-orc woman and says, "I have 20 strength." And she says, "That's nice." And he thinks for a moment. It says, "And proficiency with cook's utensils." And now they're celebrating their 15th anniversary. Okay. She grabs her locket and starts rubbing it nervously.
The whole room's just confused. Like, what is a 20 strength? I don't. I don't.
So she's
I don't
up
understand.
on stage. She's up on stage and she grabs the locket.
Oh yeah,
she's like, she's like rubbing it.
When she does that, I turn to Pasha and I say, "Let's use this."
Who's Pasha?
Is that sorry?
Pasha, sorry. Logan
Char, but close enough.
Pashar.
What did you say to me? Sorry.
I very quietly, when she clutches her medallion, her locket, I turn to you, based on our conversation right outside, and I go, "There's an in with that."
Say more.
She's bombing on stage, and that's her. That's something that makes her very recognizable when she goes out and about. Maybe we can use that to get her to willingly give it up.
An elf tells a dwarf, "I've been alive for 700 years." And the dwarf says, "And in all that time, you still can't grow a proper beard." And the elf smiles, "I've never needed one to attract attention." And the dwarf drains his ale. "Neither have I. Mine attracts enough."
I don't get it.
So Druid, he casts the Speak with Animals spell, and this goat immediately says, Listen, your bard is making terrible decisions. And the druid asks, how do you know? And the goat replies, because he's been flirting with me for 20 minutes.
How's the rest of the room responding to these, by the way? Or is it exactly like we are? Like you're basically saying
you are. Like
funny.
if you
Okay.
legitimately chuckle, they legitimately chuckle. If it's crickets, it's crickets.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna try to push. Shadow's gonna try to play up his laughter a little bit more for the purposes of trying to get her confidence up. Keep going.
Well, no. Let me be clear. How Jeff, Zach, and Mike collectively react to the joke is how the room is reacting to the joke. If Logan wants to like laugh harder at something that isn't funny, it will appear as though you're laughing at something that isn't funny. Just making sure you understand what's happening.
Okay. I can try to be convincing.
If it's legitimately funny, like, then it should be treated as such.
Yeah.
I actually thought that one was better than you guys did. So, an adventuring party defeated a succubus, and the fighter says, I don't understand what all the fuss was about. And the bard says, that's because she never targeted you. And the fighter frowns. Should I be insulted?
What's Mike thought that was funny, and then you kept going. I was like, should I be insulted? And that would have been good.
That was the end of it.
Well, then you continued saying things.
No, I didn't. Should I be insulted was the end of the joke.
Oh, there was some part earlier that I was. It's fine. Keep going.
Okay. A traveler asks an old dwarf, what's the secret to a happy marriage? And the dwarf answers, separate blankets. Really? No. Separate ale.
Tough crowd.
She's really bombing. And I then point to the door and I whisper to my friend outside, she's really bombing.
A nervous man asks...
How would Mortimer interpret those words? Sorry, go ahead.
A nervous man asks, to a potion seller, you got anything that'll make me last longer? And the alchemist slides over a bottle. Potion of endurance. Will it help in the bedroom? No. Then what's it do? You'll survive your mother-in-law's visit. Ooh, okay. All right. She relaxes a little and continues. A traveler asks, is the innkeeper's daughter available? And the innkeeper says, for bookkeeping, absolutely.
I lean over to Ash like, how long did this story go on for? This is not the sort of entertainment that the House Bashar usually participates in. This is new and enlightening.
A patron asks the druid, so do you ever become a bear? The druid nods. Sometimes. Do the ladies like that? No, the salmon do.
Mike's easily entertained.
And then a succubus applies for work at a tavern. The owner says, we're looking for someone with experience handling difficult customers. She replies, I've worked in politics.
Ah!
All right. She gets really relaxed. She's like finding her groove. She feels great.
I mean, Bashar would find that funny. Like, this is no background. That checks.
A dwarf says, so what half is elf? And the half-elf sighs, depends on who's buying drinks.
Oh, ouch.
Ah! The blacksmith says, I swing a massive hammer all day. And his wife replies, and somehow the shelves are still crooked. Okay. A cleric says, I lay hands on people every day. Bartender sighs. That's why we keep telling you to introduce yourself first.
Ah,
I got 1,000,000 of them. Actually, how many more of these am I going to read?
I was gonna say this is. How long does the TM want to play this on for?
All right, just a couple more, and then my time's up, she says. A young adventurer asks, what's the best way to satisfy a dragon? And the old wise adventurer answers, leave it alone.
Yes.
So then an elf asks a dwarf, do dwarf women really have beards? And the dwarf replies, wouldn't you like to know? And the elf says, I honestly would.
Yes. Fair.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And clapping.
I've been Eleanor. And she sits back at her seat. Nerves subsided. She takes another drink and is like, visibly relieved. At which point, our bard comes up, says, thank you. All right, give it up once again for Eleanor. Eleanor. And now I'd like to.
Clause is good.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we know you. Yeah, she did fine. She didn't kill, but she had some moments of nervousness. He continues and he introduces the next comedian.
I mean, I'll take the moment to sort of saunter over, not saunter, just sort of wander over and goes, like, wow, that was very talented, madam. May I get you another drink?
Oh, yes, sure, that would be lovely. Thank you.
What are you having?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked while I was scrolled all the way down on the other side of this chat list. Excuse me. What I meant to say was I'm just having a Pixies honey.
Pixies honey. Okay. Absolutely. Is there anybody else at the table?
Yeah, there's this gruff old dude.
That's the only guy.
Yeah.
Do they seem to know each other, or do they just happen to be at the same table?
I mean, he doesn't seem. I don't know how you would answer that question. They're not like sitting like lovey-dovey next to each other. They're just at the same table.
All right, that's fine. I will move past him along the wall and get up to the bartender to get a Pixies honey for the lady. Pardon me,
I have Discord open. You were sitting at this table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was sitting next to you.
He was he was next to you on the bench, but he went over to Eleanor and asked to get her a drink. She said yes, and he went to the bar.
I'm gonna take the other seat when he comes back.
Well, he was standing next to her. He wasn't actually seated.
I didn't sit down. Yeah.
But anyway.
Also,
so this guy is killing it.
Okay.
He's slaying. He's not using ChatGPT jokes. He's telling actual.
He's actually funny.
Actual comedy. He's crushing.
When I get the barkeep's attention, sir, just out of curiosity, I take it Eleanor is a regular. Does she normally do as well, better, or worse, typically?
Well, that's about what we see week after week. She does her best, you know. She's improving slightly. Less nerves, though. You can always tell when she's nervous, that one. Always rubbing that locket around her neck.
She said that the whole time. Every day she's come, yeah?
As far as I know.
But a Pixie Holly, sorry. A Pixie's
yeah.
honey.
Yeah, she drinks them Pixies honeys all night long, she does. Strangely swindled you into getting a drink for her, but to each their own, I suppose. He hands it to you.
Thank you kindly, barkeep. However many copper it would be.
Yeah, I just assume you're paying for these.
Yes.
Unless you're making a thing of either not paying or overpaying. I just assume transactions are transactional.
Yeah. Yes. So I'll deliver the beverage, but clearly the comedy is still happening, so I can't exactly. So that happens with Ash.
I have to roll. I might pass. I might be able to stifle it.
Your own charisma. I see.
Yeah, like I'm trying not to laugh because that would be the socially delicate, tactful thing to do. Like, get the target to be on your side. Because he's killing it and she was so bad, I'm like struggling to.
Oh, you're trying
like
to
I'm
not. You're trying to make I see. You're trying to make a show of not finding him so funny to endear yourself to her in your head.
Yes, but with the 7 charisma, so.
Sure, I understand your intentions and why you want me to make these rolls. Understood. All right, please continue.
No, so I'll deliver it if I can in the moment of being a joke. I'll try to explain to her. I know you've had a very hard day. I think you did a fantastic job getting up there on stage. It's a very brave thing to do. Hopefully this eases some of the burdens you've had today. And give her the drink and then step back. Or go back to my the same bench.
Oh, okay. She takes the drink. Thank you. And she sips it and goes back to watching the show.
Actually, no. But sorry. Instead of going back to the bench, I will invite. Well, yeah. I'll just. Do you mind if I join you at the table?
Oh no, please, by all means.
And my friend here as well.
And as soon as he introduces me, I kind of give him this Aubrey Plaza side eye, like, here we go.
or
okay.
I'm glad we put Ash directly in front of the stage.
Oh, where are my manners? This is my good friend Nark Naren.
Nark Naren.
You're welcome, Jeff. He
Well played.
He also is a comedian. He actually has been doing this a lot longer than I have. No, you're doing fine up there. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're doing great. Don't worry about these chuckleheads. They don't even know what comedy is anymore, he says.
No,
I don't get back. Couldn't agree more.
And Jeff knows why that's so funny.
That was good. That was good.
Here we go.
Apologies again, Zach. I didn't mean to completely remove you from the scene.
Wait, all right. I am
Right.
enjoying this.
You very failed.
Wow. There's only one roll worse than that, and that's a natural one.
Wow.
So this one,
what's the opposite of impressive?
This one's one of those, like, it starts as a snicker. You're
like it was a funny joke, but you're laughing even harder than, like, the joke's over and you're still laughing to the point where he's looking at you like he's gonna do crowd work.
That's what I was afraid of. I will keep tabs on Eleanor's drink and try to basically keep it full. Is my plan for the evening.
I start contemplating the very real possibility that I might have to discreetly slip earwax into my ears sooner than later.
You're like Thor right now. Like you're like smashing glasses, laughing
Just taking
too.
the coffee mug and just
You're like,
another.
Oh, that's a great joke.
You must forgive my friend. He's not exposed to.
Let's flip, by the way, to Zach. So, what precisely are you doing besides literally door manning? Like, what are you actually doing?
That's the thing. I not a whole lot. I would be observing around. I don't know where that came from. I'd be watching. I mean, would I have seen them? No, because they went out the other way, right? So
They
I
went
can't
in.
see
They went in
nothing.
here.
Yeah, I'd see them here.
You can hear what's going on inside, like crowd wise, not individual. You know, you hear big pops of laughter recently. You heard the MC both announce Eleanor and announce, like when everyone's quiet and it's just one person talking, like when he's calling up or thanking a comic, you can hear that clearly. But otherwise, unless you went inside, you wouldn't get the details.
Then I would literally just be standing here, like not doing a whole lot of anything. I guess suppose after I heard her go on stage, I would send a message. Because I message as well.
Four times while you've been out here, patrons have come up, and because you look like a bouncer at a tavern, they have like acknowledged you as such, assuming that's who you are because of where you're standing.
Yeah.
In fact, the third of the fourth patron even tried to ask you what the cover charge was.
I would just be confused. Cover charge? I don't know. You'd have to ask the bartender.
Is there a cover tonight to get in? Ask bartender? Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm not aware.
Very good then. In I go.
I just think to myself, I wonder why he was asking me.
And then, phenomenal. During this particular comics set, the one that's on right now, the door to the stable opens, and this kid walked out and catches your eye. Oh.
Do I recognize him? Is that the same kid or work or
no. Different kid, different establishment. A little older. He's maybe like 17.
Does he look like he's going to try to get into the
He has a saddle blanket over his shoulder and a brush in his hand.
I would give just a curt good evening nod, like acknowledgement. He does not look like he's up to no good, right? Looks like he's going to go work on the stable, or he's leaving the stable to go.
He's coming out of the stable, but as he like turns, he like backs out the door because he's got stuff in his hands, and he turns and sees you, and he's like, "Oh, can I help you?"
I'm waiting for my friends.
Are your friends inside?
Yes.
I mean, you can go in.
They told me to wait here.
Curious.
Also, Jim, did you see what I wrote?
In order to stifle the guffaws, begins using message to recall his favorite jokes. So okay, so while this conversation's happening, you're also hearing a game of telephone-esque repetition of really good jokes with terrible comedic timing from the bugbear to you in your head.
So we
So
said,
occasionally-
guy.
I just chuckle. Like, so the kid thinks I'm just insane. 'Cause I'm
I
just
picture you doing like
laughing.
Peter Griffin being like, "Stupid bugbear."
Stupid bugbear.
It's like it would be like watching the Family Guy characters while the rest of us are watching some different scene, and all of them are just standing there waiting for the camera to come back to them.
Yeah, exactly. Is there something I can help you with?
No, I'm okay. I'm just curious why they made you wait out here. And he like steps up to you and
I flash on my badge
oh,
and then put it away like very quickly. Just
I was just gonna say like, I work in the stable and I'm allowed in, and you don't smell half as bad as I do. I don't understand why you're not allowed inside.
no, like so when I flash the badge, like this is why. Like
Yeah,
like
no,
I'm not like
that was
presenting the badge.
that was your intention, but
yeah,
he didn't.
he did not receive it that
He
way.
didn't receive it that way. He was like, "Oh, okay, okay."
Yes, my friends believed that I would not be. I would take the mood down a bit.
What? Why? Do you not like comedy?
I flashed the badge again.
Do you? Sorry.
Have you seen any wrongdoings around here?
He chuckles.
Is there any evil afoot?
Nothing more than what I have to clean out of that place. And he points to the commode door. That's about as evil as it gets around here.
Evil. Perhaps I shall help you. And I'll go with him.
He chuckles. And you do what?
I'll go with him.
Oh, he's not going anywhere. He's talking to you.
Oh, he was just pointing.
Didn't he say he was going to muck out the stables?
No, he just
Oh.
left the stable after doing whatever he was doing in there, and on his way to do whatever he was going to do next, he saw you and is now just intrigued.
Okay.
by this
All right. So
conversation.
then I kind of like chuckle because I pick up that he is telling a joke. Like, ha ha ha. Good. Well, be on your way then. And I kind of side eye the door. So,
I work here.
The
I'm on
adventurer
my
says
way.
to the centaur, "Why the long face?"
I'm really.
That was messaged, by the way.
You're very interesting. So
Thank
is it like a requirement for the Red Guard to not enjoy social activities? Are you not allowed? Are you not allowed to drink? Do you have to stay sober?
I'm allowed. I choose to not.
Okay. You choose to not laugh at jokes?
I have the jokes in here. Referring to the message.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, it's open mic night. You should sign up and tell the jokes on stage.
But the jokes are in here already.
Well, yeah, I get it. Everybody, you come up with the joke and you work on it, and then the open mic is you got to let it. If you don't share it with other people, then it's not a joke. It's just an idea.
Jeff, the stream's got the cameras all messed up.
Jeff,
I'm sorry, guys. It's been a while.
it's okay.
Well, I will consider it. Thank you for your suggestion.
Well, yeah, sure.
I was standing there looking at him.
I mean, it's happening now. Like, just go in and tell Victor that you want to get on the list. He'll put you on. They're always struggling for
Victor?
talent.
He said, "Oh, all right. I suppose I could I suppose I could do that. I walk to the door and I go to like push in the door, but before I walk in, I just kind of go look over here. It's like look.
You go to the door, and before you push the door open, you walk 25 feet over to
the
the
stables.
commode door. That's
To the commode, yeah.
yeah. Inspector, I mean, he's like, well, this is something you don't see every day.
I just look around.
He's
I
so
look back at him, just
he's so intrigued by you.
looking for evil.
This kid's had the most boring, like,
Okay.
this kid's just an extraordinarily boring teenage life, and all of a sudden this is happening.
And you went. You
So
went
I walk in
inside?
here. Yep, I walk inside, and I walk over here. I acknowledge Ash, but then I'm assuming this is Victor. Would I know who Victor is?
No. You
But
just said go talk to Victor and put your name on.
As soon as
Oh,
I see
alright.
him come in, I send a message to Logan. Like, what the hell? Why is he
So
here?
I walk to Ash. I'm looking for Victor.
You walk to
Have you seen Victor?
and you say, I'm looking for Victor. Got it.
I mean, before I have a chance to respond back in the message, I see
Is-
him
is
walking
there-
toward the table.
Is there something wrong, officer?
So what does this do to the comedy that's going on? That's what I want to know.
Like I'm like seeing you shake your head. I'm like,
Nobody cares.
I'm looking over where you're pointing.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know why you got it in your head
Do I
that
know
his presence
you?
would ruin the
And then-
show.
Yeah.
I don't
As
know.
I say, do I?
He's made
as I say,
a
do I
scene
know
before.
you?
People, I was under the impression that people would recognize him as the Ray Guard from the scene earlier in the day. That was where I was concerned.
They don't recognize
as
him
soon as
any more
you-
than they recognize anybody else of the three of you.
So
Well, we
Zach,
hate
as
it,
soon as
Steve.
you approach, I send you a message that says, "You're blowing our cover, Amscray."
Okay. Like I just like walk to this guy instead of walking to Logan. Are you Victor?
What?
Are you Victor?
No,
Sorry,
I'm not
officer,
Victor.
That's our good
Victor's
friend.
over by the dulcimer. You want to get on stage, you got to talk to him. Put your name on the list.
I send a
Victor?
message to him again. Please don't.
And Logan's
No
just like,
voice.
But I have the jokes in here. But I have the jokes.
I say to him, "Who gave you this idea?"
The
Is this
Smelly
all
boy.
still via message?
yeah, the message.
Yes.
Okay,
Message.
just making sure. Where are you standing? Are you going about your actions while these messages are happening? Or are you like standing and silently messaging?
Well, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this because my charisma is really high. So like, I am persuasive to all of these people, and like in how I am acting. So,
I mean,
So
you
while
you
he's-
just
while I'm
walk,
talking
you
to
walk with a natural confidence that you don't even need to try.
but yeah,
Like that's
Exactly.
what's happening. At least that's
Yep.
how I would envision like your high
Wait,
charisma.
wait.
Like
You let a stable boy talk you into this?
well, yes, he made it sound like it would be fun. So I think I shall try. So is
And I
this
turned to
Victor?
the
that-
table and like, I see. He wanted us to build him up before he was going on stage. Whew.
out of
So-
curiosity, is there anything happening with our charge back in the hotel room?
Oh, good question. I will tell you that the entire time this has all been happening, he has sat silently, breathing, existing, not struggling, not talking.
Resigned to his fate. Okay.
Biding his time.
And put these away.
So please continue, Zach.
So is this Victor? I ask. Are you Victor? I ask him.
Yes. And he points to a small sheet of parchment on a wooden board, like a clipboard, on the edge of the stage while he's hammer dulcimering to this comedian who's still just ripping it.
May I go next, please?
He just gestures to the list and continues his thing.
Actively hammering
I-
away.
Yeah.
See the wrist. Is it here? Like, where is he gesturing? Like on the
Yeah,
piano
it's-
or on the dulcimer or something?
So this is a stage.
Mhm.
So you're like on the edge of the stage. He's on the stage and he's pointing at a thing that's like your chest height
Okay.
the
Yeah. All right.
stage.
So
It's like,
I write Mort on the list. No, I would say Mortimer.
Okay, you write Mortimer at the bottom of the list. There are lines through all the names except Mort or Mortimer now.
So is this person still on the stage telling their jokes?
Yeah, he's still crushing it.
Okay. So then I'll go over like here. I'm assuming these are the steps.
Yeah, that's the way to get in.
Perfect. Then I'll wait here.
Very good.
I look
He,
I look very questioning over it. Ash, I'm like, what is?
And I say, just go with it. You know, how bad could he be?
Oh, this is gonna be great. I love seeing new blood, man. This is what comedy's all about.
It'll definitely be something.
Does it seem like
Does
does
she
it
need
seem
another
like our
drink?
two friends? Does it seem like they know or have any inkling that the three of us are actually a team? Like he did come straight up to us, but then we tried to play it off like, "Oh, you're just about to tell us that you're
mean-
going on stage." Good for you, pal. Whoever you are.
Eleanor is very much aware that the three of you are together.
Yeah.
If that's your
Sure.
question.
Sure. But I
As
mean,
far
he's
as
not sitting down
everybody
at the
else,
table.
I mean,
Well, just the guy at the other guy at the table. Narc.
he gets the sense that you at least know each other. You can sense as much as he gets that sense. Like you don't know what's in his head, but
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is I'm leaning towards an insight check to be like, does this guy sense that something is up here? Like we have this ulterior motive of getting her, or does
You don't
he just
have-
think this?
you don't get any sense that he suspects you're up to anything other than watching the show.
At some point, I will go up and get another pixie honey, and also get myself one.
Very good.
Sit back down.
I motion. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Logan. For the
Okay.
You
table.
want another double? I don't.
No, so you took the doubles. I have a mead now.
Yeah, you gave the doubles to the
Yeah.
piano player.
No, I didn't.
the
Oh, he has a
dulcimer player.
mead. Okay. Yeah.
He's
yeah.
drinking
All
a mead,
Which in the moment was very abrupt, but then I realized what you were doing and I let it go.
and then
Okay,
two of
yeah,
you are now drinking Pixie's honey.
You're always thinking a couple steps ahead.
So the Pixie's honey is effectively a Midori sour.
Hmm.
Real chick drink.
I love me a chick drink.
Right,
Oh, my go-to.
neon green cocktail milled with liqueur, vodka,
Melon
fresh lemon
liqueur.
juice.
Melon liqueur.
Melon liqueur. Okay. All right. I just got it because what she was getting, but I take one sip and I'm just like, yeah.
You can
Okay.
you can feel the hangover in your teeth.
It's like I have no like one sip and I'm like I have no intention of finishing this. I'm just gonna like sip it.
There's
politely
no
and
dairy in
continue on.
here at all.
No. Like yeah.
It's anti-dairy.
Yeah. Like oh, this is a terrible mistake.
And with that, Tapanil gives his big closer. The room erupts into laughter,
Hey.
and he saunters back to his friends. Victor comes to the front, says, "Let's keep it going for Tapanil, delivering another great set. I got a special treat for you all out there. We have a new name on the list this week. Put your hands together and give it up for Mortimer."
Clap, clap, clap.
Like flat.
Welcome. Hello, everyone. I have some jokes for you tonight.
I shoot Pasha a look. Bashar. Maybe I'm just gonna do a Wallace here. Just call you that. From now on.
Give everybody nicknames.
So I wait for the room to go dead silent.
I just gently shrug at Ash. Like,
So you're silent. The room gets quiet. The awkward silence drags on to a point where the room now chuckles. The kid gets like a bit, and then it stays silent, and they get all quiet again.
And then I deliver my first joke. You know, I hear that kings and queens only visit the dentist before their coronation. They want their teeth crowned.
You can hear the blinking in the room.
Logan's like, it's actually funny.
So
here's wait a minute.
Why, dude?
Wait. Here's the fun thing. Like, Zach, I'm gonna let you do your thing because I think this is brilliant. But for purposes of mechanics, you're just gonna roll like a bunch of performance checks for however many minutes you want to go on. So if you're doing a 5-minute set, do 5 performance checks. If you're doing a however long Mortimer decides to tell jokes until he's like, I am finished. Like whatever it is. But do those rolls after you grace us with whatever these jokes are.
All right, so that was the first one, right?
At this point, I pretend to become a bit more inebriated at the table. And at that moment, I kind of fake stagger up to the, that's good. You're funny. And with my long limbs, I reach out and I like, good job, buddy. And I cast guidance on my friend and go and sit back down. And then I message to Logan. I say, he's going to need it.
The guy with the Russian accent says, "Don't approach the stage." But otherwise, the show continues, and you can go ahead and add your D4 to each of these checks.
Does guidance stack?
No,
but you could always take over from here on out. I plan to do it every minute if you don't.
Oh yeah. So I'll take it.
I think it's wise to help you in your endeavor, but I have no social grace with it.
No, I know when to do it. You know, so I'll cast it every minute. So
just roll a D4, and then in the future, just add the guidance toggle on your character sheet.
That's what I'm going to look for. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a 20. Yep, that joke. Yep. So far so good.
Well, I'm looking for that toggle. I don't see it.
I'll toggle it. You just keep doing your thing.
Oh, right. Okay. Why do ghosts refuse to stop at McDonald's or the local tavern? They prefer White Castle with a G. White Castle.
Wow. You slayed it.
What kind of cheese surrounds a castle?
This is like Anthony
Mozzarella
in D&D.
Guffaw.
Mozzarella.
Narc narrative like, see, this is what I'm telling you, man. These indies, they know what's good. It's just not a bunch of street jokes that you hear out there in the trenches, grinding in Omaha.
I am loving the double delivery, by the way.
That's it. You're just gonna jam it home.
Hey man, sometimes a shtick is all you need.
What do you call a gathering of Arthur's knights at the Round Table? A circumference. Circle my hands. Circumference.
This
do this.
not
You see me
this
like
mostly
it.
non-educated crowd is just like, what? I don't, huh?
Yeah, that one.
Yep, checks.
That was bomb.
Well, did he fail that one? What was the DC?
We got a 10. I mean, it's his weakest roll
10.
so far.
We got like a mild chuckle maybe at best.
Yeah, his oh no, we're still not. Or yeah, his guidance was holding him up pretty heavily there.
Pretend like I'm putting my hand over my mouth to contemplate that one, and I use my pointer finger to like point behind me and send a message and be like, "Not your best."
I mean, the man rolled it too.
You're being telepathically
No, I
heckled.
No, but with message. That's why I'm pointing.
Yeah,
Right.
I said you're being telepathically heckled.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed
Yeah, heckled in my head. How
We're
do you
both, and the funny
become?
thing is, we both think we're doing the right thing right now.
Yeah.
How does one become an executioner? You have to act nicely. Ask.
Room. So 5 jokes, 5 minutes. Your 5-minute set explodes with laughter.
Oh, that's amazing.
The dulcimer player does the equivalent of like a brass hit, like
a snare.
um.
I look at Logan, I'm like,
thank you.
I got nothing.
Crowd,
I just
everyone's
walk
on
off
their
the stage.
feet.
This is one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
Narc
I'm
Naren is
completely
like,
unfazed by this.
Narc Naren is like, fucking knew it, man. I knew it. I knew he was gonna be funny for the first.
And you just walk off stage.
I just walk off stage and then
Mic's drop.
I go stand back outside.
It just leaves.
So as you
Walk out the
approach
door.
as you approach the door, the stable teen has been leaning in the doorway watching this whole thing, and his like, this ought to be good look has turned into like slack-jawed awe as you walk past him.
Net 20 on that.
It's amazing.
And and he comes right up to you and he goes, "Oh my god, that was amazing! Where else do you perform? I understand why you didn't want to do an open mic. You must get paid way more for longer sets."
This is my first time ever doing that.
Get out of here! No way!
Oh, okay. Where do you want me to go?
Right, I forgot. No, I'm just saying, like, that was awesome. You should definitely consider doing this all the time. Like, why are you not?
All the time? Perhaps, maybe another time.
Well, definitely at least come back next week. I mean,
we'll consider it.
What is your writing process like?
Writing?
But like, I mean, do you just like write when you're taking a bath? Do you just like come up with premises when you're bathing, or do you like sit down and dedicate like an hour a day for writing? Like, I want to learn from, like, I've been trying to get on stage, but they won't let me until, I'm 18. So I'm trying to get in good graces with the place. That's why I volunteer stable work here. But like, Victor, like, I want to learn from you, man.
I heard a funny joke one time, and I said it again on the stage.
Do you mind if I just like observe? I won't even bother you. I just want to like see how you do what you do.
When I'm on stage, or all the time?
I mean, like your process. I want to like, obviously, like that set didn't just come out of nowhere. I mean, you've been working on that, so I want to like, can you mentor me?
Okay, I can mentor you.
Oh man, that's so great.
We've acquired.
I want you to.
He drops the blanket and the brush, and he stands against the wall, leaning the same way you're leaning, next to you, and like looks up at you, like,
I looked down at him.
like, am
You
I doing
dropped
it
your
right?
blanket.
Yeah, no, I don't need that anymore.
I think you should pick it up. Otherwise, that would be littering.
Is this like, is it's like a test? Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. And he goes and he picks up the blanket and a brush, and then he comes back, and now he's got his brush and his blanket, and he's leaning next to you.
I just stand there, just doing what I was doing before.
Yeah. And just like that scene in Fight Club, he is doing the same thing because he thinks it's all part of the test.
That was amazing, John. Or Jack, that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Well done. Well done.
Those rolls lined up so
Very
perfectly.
well done. Yeah, they did. That was freaking amazing. So yeah, I assume now that the show's over, everybody's sort of recovering from that. I know Morton or Ash and I are just like, what? That never knew that side of my friend. All right. Back to the task at hand. Yeah.
So Eleanor is like, oh my god, where did he come from? Those were amazing. That was amazing. That was amazing.
I couldn't agree more, madam. That was entirely unexpected and very I would have never guessed.
What a great set. I gotta ask him about his writing process.
That would certainly be enlightening. I couldn't agree more. Do you normally I guess at this point is the evening over? Do we head I don't know if it's time for everybody to head out for the evening.
Well, I mean the show's like the open mic is done, but the place is open for a while. Like people usually hang out and talk about the sets and stuff, but God, he just came out of nowhere. Blew the doors off of this place.
He did. How is she doing alcohol wise?
She's talking the way I'm talking, which is not how she was talking this afternoon.
Okay.
She's getting there. She might already be there.
Yeah. All right. Could I interest you in one more Pixie Honey?
Oh God, honey, Pixie, yes.
Right. I go and grab another one. If they have Moon's Milk, I ask for it.
Moon's Milk? Is that one of them?
What it was called? That was
it?
Well, the one was what did I?
It might have been Moon Milk, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Moon's Milk.
I don't think it was Moon's Milk.
No, it was Moon and Stars. Did I write down?
I think it was just Moon Milk.
Oh yeah.
Again, I'll find out. Man. Anyway, just continue. Yeah, it's just Moon Milk. One word, Moon Milk.
Yeah, so I got myself a Moon Milk. Get her another drink. And I'll just try to talk to her. I mean, I'm just trying to basically.
By the way,
not shatter up.
Moon Milk is like really good.
The reason that Pishar drinks it slowly. I'm not trying to get inebriated.
Reading the description, it actually sounds like it would be really good.
Okay. Yeah, so I will. Actually, she seems interested in Mortimer, so I'm gonna I'll tell her a little bit about what I know about Mortimer and his story and what he's been like, how he actually started, how he's he's a very stoic member of the Red Guard, so the fact that he's got a sense of humor is very, very surprising. I look forward to also learning and just try to chat her up and basically feed her a few more drinks as the evening winds down.
And as this is going on, I send another message to.
Do a
Logan,
persuasion
and
or
I
a
say-
performance check. Your choice.
Da, 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 da. Oh, come on.
Okay. She's listening.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
She's listening. She's like, uh-huh. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, it's really funny. It's really funny that he knows.
If she's this drunk, would
those
that be a
jokes.
check at an advantage?
Fair point. I'll give it to you.
Oh, well, thanks.
I'll give it to you. It's much easier to keep the attention of somebody that you're trying to keep the attention of when they're also drunk.
Yes. All right.
So yeah, all right, fair enough. Wow, that's I never realized that law enforcement could be so funny. Like I know they're funny. I know they can be funny. I just never knew that they were so funny.
Yeah. So I just try to keep her attention until she's ready to leave.
Okay.
And then my
could potentially be a while, but okay.
Well, I don't want to. My concern is I don't want to cause a scene, so I'm just trying to get her as ease. Yeah, that's the plan. Even if it takes a little while, that's fine.
She seems relatively at
Mortimer's
ease.
back outside, right?
Mortimer is right back where he was. Yep.
Okay. I send a message to Logan as I sense that it's time to steer the conversation, and I say, "Do you think we should try to distract Narc with Mortimer and have Mortimer come in and offer to go on an evening stroll talking about his joke writing process?"
Distract who?
Narc. Like we're getting to the point where we're trying to ply the thing away from Eleanor, and it might be easier to do that without Narc at the table.
Oh, is he still there?
I mean, yeah, he's there.
Okay, I guess I'll respond back. It's my intent to wait until she's out of the space so that we don't make a scene when she's likely going to resist us having the necklace removed.
And I do like a fake yawn stretch, and I'm like nodding my head.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, until she's ready to leave, I'm just basically listening to her or telling her more about us as much as she wants to know, without like giving away very intimate details.
Okay. So you're just kind of enjoying the evening socially.
Yeah.
Sure. Based on the signage in the room, you get the sense that, given the time that the comedy ended, you're in for a good 3 more hours of tavern time. Over the course of 3 hours.
I guess after an hour, I would try to suggest. Oh, by the way, do you want to go? You said you wanted to talk to Mortimer. Maybe we can go out. I believe he's outside. If we want to go have a chat with him to get her out of the bar.
Okay, so roughly 50 minutes goes by. The boy, whose name you still don't know, has not left your side.
Farm boy.
I know his name, but you don't know his name. Has not left your side. He's glanced at you a couple of times, but otherwise, as stoic as you've been, he's been. That is, of course, assuming that you've been stoic over the course of 50 minutes. Is this true?
I've just been standing here, observing, looking around, making sure no evil is afoot.
Okay, so you are law enforcement style scanning your eye line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After a few minutes, he starts. Every time you scan, he scans.
I don't even acknowledge him.
Yeah, he recognizes that and has not spoken to you either. Cool. Back inside, Jeff, is Ash continuing to drink over the course of the next hour at any frequency?
No, I'm like an early buzz, but I noticed that Logan is staying moderated, so I match that.
Okay, so you're babying, no problem. The conversation between Narknaren and Eleanor mostly focuses around comedy. Eleanor, as she gets more and more inebriated, it gets more and more pressing for Narknaren to tell her what she's missing. How does she capture the room? How could she stop being so stinking nervous? Why do some jokes land and others don't? They all sound so funny in her head when she writes them down. And Nargnaran is like eating up the fact that she thinks he's so funny, and is responding with what seems like worldly wisdom in the comedy world. I mean, he's no young guy, and he loves to go off on rants and tangents and gets really passionate about certain things and kind of sucking the air out of the table's room. They don't really include you directly in most things. If you are intending to interject and insert yourself in the conversation, it does not come across awkward to them, and they'll respond.
I mean, on occasion, just to be like like maybe once every 5 minutes or so. But beyond that, I'm mostly just making sure she's got a steady stream of pixie stuff. Pixie's honey.
Okay. Yeah, so as the hour progresses, he's like 3 more in, and she's starting to get a little slurry and a little sloppy. But it doesn't show any signs of slowing down, because I'm a grown woman, and if I want to tell jokes on whatever fucking night this is, I'm gonna.
So I will, yeah, after about an hour, Shadow's getting a little impatient. It's like, oh, by the way, Eleanor, I know you'd mentioned wanting to possibly learn a little bit from Mortimer. He did kill it.
Oh my god,
did you want to go talk to him?
So funny. He's so
Did you want to go have a conversation?
I would love to just go inside of his head and just learn all of his funny. It's so good.
Why don't we go find him?
Let's go find him. Come on, Narc. Let's go find Mortimer. She like stands up. The chair slides across the floor. She stumbles. She like catches herself. She's like, "Whoa! He's not under the table, but I almost am." See, I don't understand. Why is that so funny? But my jokes are like, bah.
The answer is obvious, but we care not to share it with you.
Where is he? Mortimer. Mortimer.
So I'll gently take her outside.
Let's go outside. Come on. Let's get some air.
I run up to the barkeep real quick, and whatever the bill is, I take care of it quietly, quickly.
Do you have wealth on your character sheet?
Certainly I do. Would it be under inventory? Oh yeah, I
At the
got this
bottom.
covered.
Like, did you give your character an amount of money?
255 gold.
Oh,
Okay.
richer than I
I
am.
I didn't add anything extra. That's just what choices.
Yeah, sprinkle
Pile
that sprinkle that into various forms of denominations and deduct 4 silver.
I don't know if I got any. Let me see.
It's 10 silver to.
Sorry, it's at the top of the inventory.
Yeah, 10 to 1.
It's 10 to 1, 10 to 1. An electrum is 5 to 1.
10
Yeah.
to 1, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, well, I have
We need
33.
more
I'll take it.
collection.
That's fine.
Murmur, 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 the funny man.
So yeah, I bring her out to you.
Yes, hello. That is me. I am Mortimer.
How'd you get so funny?
I am just this way.
Just like it's just natural. You're just like a natural. What if you're not? I'm not a natural. I'm not funny. I'm not funny. I'm not funny.
I'm
I'm not
I'm
funny.
very confused. Mortimer is very confused by this. Okay.
I just want to be funny. I'm all the time. I'm always not. I'm always so deaf. And I just want to be funny.
Have you tried telling jokes?
It's so mean. It's so mean.
Again, very confused.
Okay, just because you're so funny. You don't have to rub it on my face.
But I really don't try to be funny.
With
I send
that,
him a message real quick. I say, only talk about yourself, not her.
with that, the boy says, "Yeah, why don't you try telling some jokes?"
And then I'm like,
Perhaps
I'm sorry, who
Mortimer's
are you?
response right there. Perhaps Mortimer's response was a joke itself. I shouldn't take it too seriously, right? I mean, that's pretty good advice.
Fucking shit show. I love it.
You want me to tell jokes?
Tell her about how you tell jokes. I think that's what Eleanor's trying to say.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like, what's your process? I want to know your process. And the boy's like, get in line, girl.
Perhaps we should walk while we talk.
Yeah, of course, yes. That's a good idea. Where are we going?
Let's walk. It's such a beautiful night. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's such a nice, beautiful night.
Start walking her back to her house.
Yeah, so my process about telling jokes, well, first I prepare the jokes in my head, and then I say them out loud.
Logan is like, wait, he has a process? Oh. Okay. Right.
So by the way, it's like a crisp 50 degrees, but it's light air from the northeast, no precipitation, clear skies, stars. It is a beautiful autumn evening. Where are you guys going? Don't leave me.
I bring her along, like
I know.
bring her along and slowly,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Just then, like, we'll basically slowly wander back to her house. Try to.
Okay. Yeah, it's late night at this point. Most people are not out and about. Couple of from the window as Eleanor's being boisterous. But otherwise, pretty uneventful walk back to.
I also say, I turn to the stable hand and I say, with so many of us in one spot, how are we keeping watch on the other approach to the road? Perhaps you go stand watch there for the next hour or so, and then we shall return to you. We can share what we've learned.
He looks at Mortimer and copies his mannerisms, and otherwise doesn't seem to acknowledge much of what you said, Ash.
Mortimer, how do you
I
feel
look at
about
him.
this?
He just asked you to do that. I tell the kid.
Oh, so we let. Is he like your superior?
No, he is my
Heavens,
friend
no.
What's that?
and companion.
Okay.
He is my friend and companion.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So where are we going?
Jeff, what did you tell him to do? So I missed that
So
part.
like I said, if we're all walking in the same direction, we're part of a protective escort service now. We need to keep eyes on the other approaches to the thoroughfare. So perhaps you go back, and I kind of gesture over to wherever this leads. Yeah, just stay near the tavern, but keep watch. Keep note of who comes and goes.
Okay. Which way is the tavern? Is it up?
Oh wait, no. He was talking to the stable boy, not you.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
I thought Zach knew that, and his character was doing what his character would do.
No, Zach didn't know who he was talking to.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. Ash is talking to the
Right.
stable boy.
Just talking to the stable boy. The stable boy
Mhm.
is intent on sticking to Mortimer like glue.
So as we're walking, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh,
To the farm boy.
yeah. I'm
I
Perrin.
just let him answer it.
I'm Perrin, and I'm gonna follow Mortimer and learn everything he has to teach me.
Heron, you
Well,
say?
that's wonderful.
I
Perhaps
did
you
not
don't
agree to
realize that
this.
this is part of it.
I did. Like, I'm just confused because I thought that I was just like allowing him to like stand with me over by the door
Okay.
and like mentor him.
Yeah, you
In
said
terms of just
you'd mentor me so I could learn everything you know. Remember?
Mortimer, did you acquire a squire while we were in the
all right
tavern?
then.
You see
Squire,
my
Squire. I like the way
boy.
that sounds.
You see my boy. What is your name, by the way? We should.
Perrin. He said his
Still
name was
Perrin.
Perrin.
Yeah, let me
Still
write that down.
Perrin. That's like curious. His
No,
name
I
is
mean,
still Perrin.
my name
If
remains
you're
Perrin, as it was
if
a
you're to
moment
stand
ago when you asked
watch,
me.
if you're to stand watch without any initial instruction, then Mortimer will be able to divine more readily where your instincts are and what needs owning. But he can't do that in a natural setting if he's standing
I'm
right
not
next to you.
stand watch. I'm not trying to be a cop, man. I'm trying to learn how he tells jokes.
Well, maybe this is how he does it. He stands and observes people. Clearly, that was observational comedy in there, at some of its
So
finest.
so whatever he does, I want to do. I want to do whatever he does, whatever you do, I'm gonna do because clearly that's the key. So lead the way, man.
Right.
You
That is the way.
wanted
We just
me to mentor you, right? So I thought that I would teach you how to do what I do. Yes?
Teach me your comedy process.
Comedy process? What about all the other things that I do?
Yeah, whatever. Writing it down, observing, whatever it is, like whatever the process is. I'm with you, man.
But I thought you wanted to join the Red Guard. And I pull out my badge again and put it away quickly.
No, no. I don't want to be a cop, man. You were so funny, and I I want to be that. I want to do that. I want to be funny like that.
Perrin, I think what Mortimer here is trying to say is that you're not going to be his style of funny unless you actually become a Red Guard.
Precisely.
Okay. Well, can you what do you do? Do you have to deputize me? What do I need to do?
You
need
have
to
to
stand
go
watch.
to what's the name of that place? The city?
Which city?
Oh, hold on.
The Red
where
Guard
we just were.
or the The Black
No,
Lodge.
he means like
I mean, like the
the hub,
City.
like
the
where
Costco.
Fort
Dane.
Dane is.
Fort Dane.
Fort Dane.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you basically told him you need to go to the other continent, north of like you
Yeah.
need to go to Alberta, Canada, on foot.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll head back there eventually.
Oh, okay. So we'll head there eventually. Then in the meantime, I'm your shadow man. I will pick up what you know along the way, and when we head back there, I'm with you.
I send a message to Mortimer and I say, Redguard would not allow a new apprentice to dictate the terms of said apprenticeship.
I kind of like look back and forth between the apprentice and my squire and you will follow me.
Yes, agreed.
Yes.
You have
And I
absolutely
look
no idea.
I look at Ash and go,
I look at Parrot and I'm like, you have absolutely no idea what you just signed up for. Moving on.
Okay. So cool.
So at this point,
See-
you want to see to give you a sense of what you just signed up for. Mortimer, mayhaps you should help me explain to Madame Eleanor here why we sought her out this evening.
Oh, are you in front of her
yes.
door yet?
I don't want to get quite in front of her door yet.
Okay.
I'd rather be like,
Misunderstood.
yeah, here's fine.
I'm confused. Perrin is still there because I thought we were trying to send him away, so we make this.
He is definitely still there because the way that
Perrin is
Mortimer
definitely
interpreted
still
what you
there
said is that he
because
has absolutely got a squire now.
Mortimer said, "You follow me,"
I totally don't
And-
realize it though.
and Perrin said, "On it."
I send another message to Mortimer and I say, have him attend his first post watching the road near the inn. We can't have him with his eyes on us for what comes next.
I look at you, and I look at Perrin, and I look at you, and I look at Perrin. Go guard. And I point back to the tavern. Tell me who comes in and out.
In and out. Got it. Yes, sir. And he does
And I look.
kind of a red guard salute, but he's obviously only seen it like once.
You'll work
I
on
look
that.
back to Ash and go.
And he runs off in that direction.
And then I turn to Eleanor and I say, "We need your trinket again,
He's
please."
so funny. It's so funny. I can't even believe it. You've got like a little mini me.
Yes. Can I please have your trinket?
Why do you need to tinkle what?
The locket. Your locket. May we please have it back?
My locket. Why do you want my locket?
Yes. We said we would come back for it at some point. We need it back, please.
Why you didn't say that? When did you say that? You're not gonna take my locket.
When we
Is that all this was? You trying to get my? Just get away from me! You can't have it.
ma'am, we need your locket, please.
I assume he's trying to make a persuasion check, so I'm going to pat him on the back and cast guidance on him for when that happens.
And I'm also gonna try to let him do that, and then I'll step in.
Okay.
Oh, wait, right? Oh man. Hang on. Yeah, no, this was. Oh, no, hang on, that's not fair. Okay. Yes, there we go. It wasn't this one. Hang on. These get messed up.
What's happening?
My for some reason these got okay. Never mind. I got it correct now. This was not untrained on that one. Okay. Yes, I try to convince her, ma'am. We need your locket, and that's it. Trying to persuade her to give it to me.
Okay. Persuasion with guidance. Go ahead and roll.
Guidance check applied to roll.
So she hears what you're saying, You kind of cut through her drunk fog, and she stops being like, "You're trying to steal this from me." She doesn't relinquish it, but she calms down. Um, why do you need my locket? What do you? Why are you taking it though?
This is when
I
I
flex with
nudge
a badge.
Logan.
Red guard business.
I nudge Logan a little bit.
And it is for your own safety, madam. After our investigation, we determined that others, much like the one that attacked your husband, will still continue to come for the locket. For the sense of your safety, and especially those of your husband, I'm afraid it would be in everyone's best interest if we hold on to it for now for safekeeping, with the intent of giving it back to you once the threat has been resolved. Unfortunately, there will be more men that come after it.
And then I turn to her as well and I say, I trust these two, their word. I trust them with my life. I've seen them stick out their necks to help people in need. And we assure you, on our honor,
I don't understand. It's just a piece of jewelry. Why do people want it?
They
that is
are
what we
convinced.
yet to determine.
Yes, they are convinced it is something far more important than that, which is why we have every
How?
intention of getting
What is it? I don't get it.
more than that. I'm afraid we have to investigate further. But in the meantime, we know for a fact that they will be coming for you, which is why we want to borrow it for your safety.
Eleanor, that is a good word my friend has chosen. We did give it back to you once willingly. And then upon doing so, we learned of these new details. Would you be willing to trust us again, knowing that it is still always your locket? And we
I don't know. My head
are
hurts.
looking out for you.
We're gonna have to talk to my husband. What's his name?
That drug.
What was it?
Reginald.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Reginald because I don't even understand what you're saying right now.
We already talked to your husband, and he's the one that sent us to the inn to ask you about the locket. Well, he sent us to he sent us to talk to you.
The reason
So he
for our
knows.
approach, dear Eleanor, is we're trying to avoid creating a rumor mill that could lead to some kind of panic. And you can play a very big part in this
It's
and
just
help
someone to
us.
tell some jokes. I don't understand how this is even happening right
you can
now.
tell jokes. You can still work on your material.
No, I'm just saying I don't even understand how like what bigger thing like panic is just my necklace.
How about this? At the next show, we'll all be there and we'll sit down afterwards to talk about your performance and also to share what
Look
we've
at you
learned.
side eye. I don't want to promise anything we're not going to do, but
You have a tavern scene.
I don't know. You gotta. I can't even handle this right now. Can we just? Can I just? I need to go to. I need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep.
And we will continue to escort you to your cozy bed as soon as you hand us the locket, miss. And then we'll be on our way.
unfortunately, we don't know when more threats could be coming, so we have to ask that you give it to us this
Time
evening.
is of the essence.
I. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta talk to my husband. I gotta. I don't. Where's Reginald? Reginald.
Is there like a any of us have charm person?
Yep, I'm casting it.
If I knew that he was going to do that, I would guidance him. Oh, actually, wait, no, it's a wisdom. It's
Which is
a
a spell. Yeah.
It's a spell save. I see. Yeah. Nice.
Okay, she's currently charmed. Does this count as fighting? You're not fighting her.
No, well, but you're the DM. You tell me.
I don't know if that's. I mean, no, you're not in combat. Like, it's assumed
Yeah.
that every target would be unwilling, but you're not in combat.
The only thing is, when the spell ends, the target knows it was charmed by you.
Sure, no,
Well,
I
hopefully
know.
by
Drunk.
Hopefully by then she's
Or
passed
maybe
out.
she.
I know. I understand all that. Okay, she has the charmed condition.
So yeah, I'm just trying to persuade her one more time to head over the locket.
Please, my dear, as your friends, would you help us in this way?
All a charmed condition does is it can't harm you, and you get advantage on persuasion checks.
Well,
I really thought there was
I
more to
am-
charmed.
Hmm.
I guess it's not command person, it's just you're charming.
yeah. So trying to elicit her feelings of like the safety of her husband, for the sake of Reginald, we need to have the locket.
Okay, I will give
And
you
I pat him on the back and give him
I'll give you
guidance.
a guidanced advantaged persuasion check.
Do big. I guess it's
Great for advantage.
That's
Oh, it's a.
it's not nat 20.
And that's
it's just
without-
a 20.
That's without guidance either. So I figured it's probably good enough.
Well, I don't know.
22.
So
If it's
she's
a DC 25, that's impressive for a drunk chicken.
I mean, DM's gonna DM.
yeah, she's still not willing, but she isn't like fearing for her safety or thinking of you as an assailant or a thief. She's not panicking, but she's not willing still to give it up. She keeps reverting back to, I need to clear my head. I gotta sleep this off. I mean, we can talk in the morning, okay? I can't be making decisions like that right now. I'm drunk, okay? I've been drinking a lot. I'm drunk. I'm so drunk. I gotta go to bed.
Okay, so I'm going to wink at both of my friends in a way that she doesn't see. And I'm going to send to each of them a message that says, follow my lead. You know what, my dear, you're right. Let's get you back. And then I'm not gonna pick her up, but I'm gonna prop like one of her arms around my, just kind of like get close and like, there, let's get you to your home. We've all had nights like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point before we get to her home, when it seems like we're not being, it's not like that we're not being watched, but like, I want to attempt to do a sleight of hand check to swipe it.
FYI, as indicated on camera, she's holding it in her hand, and this is her house.
Oh, we're already at the house.
You were like in the alley between them, not at the door.
Yeah, I was trying to stay far enough away that she couldn't just bolt in.
Yeah, she couldn't bolt in from here, but
So what I guess what I want to do then is, since I'm trying to like help her and like, here you go, dear, let's get you inside, is to fake trip her, and then in that moment of like, because she's drunk, she's kind of wobbly, I'm gonna attempt to use a sleight of hand check to lift it off of her.
how are you fake tripping her?
I mean, she's drunk and I'm still kind of propping her up, but I don't know if she would have walked here in a straight line under her own power.
So after the conversation with Logan, she said when she resolved herself to like, I have to talk to Reginald. I gotta sleep on this. I can't make decisions. I'm drunk. That's when she started walking to the corner of the house, and just
right. And before she gets more than a step, I'm like right there, like, oh, let's help you inside. But I'm doing that so I can fake trip her over, I don't know, like a little rock in the ground, the step leading into the house.
Yeah, I don't know how we mechanically fake trip.
I don't know, like a grapple check of some kind.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Athletics, performance,
Athletics.
Yeah. Mm.
I guess you would do a grapple check.
So what's that?
So yeah, athletics versus her. Well, athletics or acrobatics versus her athletics.
Okay.
And she has a poisoned condition.
Do I have any advantage or disadvantage on this?
Well, she's poisoned.
He has disadvantage.
So I should roll at advantage, or I'll just do a normal roll.
No.
You just roll.
You roll, and she'll.
I'm gonna give myself
Counter.
guidance.
So that's.
So because of her inebriation, you are able to. Because of her inebriation and the fact that one of her hands used normally to steady herself is clutching her
Clutching the necklace.
necklace, you and her tumble to the ground. Ow! Ow! Wow!
At the right moment,
I don't need your help. Get off of me! Get off of me! I'm right here at my house. Get away! At which point,
I'm just here. Let me help you up.
I don't have a token for him.
Reginald comes out of the house.
Yeah, the husband
Well,
emerges.
don't forget, I'm trying to do a sleight of hand, which I would have done sooner than later. I wouldn't like.
I'm aware. You can roll it. Yeah, you can roll it.
Normal roll or
Yeah. You're drawing attention to yourself. You're on the ground.
and I'm gonna use my last charge of tactical mind, so I can add a 1d10 to this.
Bedtime.
Yeah, we are. So that's a 22.
So you're able to pry her hand off of it and grab hold of it, but it's still around her neck.
Well, I mean, it's sleight of hand's all about like lifting someone off of them, not just like I'm grabbing you and holding on. It's like pickpocketing.
Yeah, but you're not picking her pocket. She's got a locket around her neck that she's holding with her hand. And in the tumble, you are able to get your hands on it, but it is still around her neck.
Okay. I mean, I would at that point try to do something to lift it off of her, or like as we're hitting the ground is when I yank it, from her neck, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You are able to yank it in the tumble and snap the chain that it's on and pull it off of her neck. At which point, the husband emerges, sees you and her on the ground, rushes over to assist. Eleanor, what in the blazes? It's so late. You're making so much noise. You are drunk as a skunk.
I'm so sorry. And I take a step back to my friend, and with my hand behind my back, and I hold out the locket behind my back, like as discreetly as I can. Be like,
he lifts her up and immediately says, "Where's your locket, honey?" To which she goes to grab it, notices it's missing, and they both look at you, gentlemen. And she's like, I just had it. I had it. What happened? And they're looking around in the dirt.
I flash my badge. Official Red Guard business.
To this, Reginald says, What do you mean official Red Guard business? You asked my wife. You told me you wanted to ask her about the history of her locket. You then
Yes.
drunk her up and steal the damn thing from around her neck? You're no better than the bandits that were here this morning. This afternoon.
Sir, she did this to herself.
She did this to herself. I came around the corner and you and that big ruffian of yours were on the ground together. And
you tried to help her into your house. If we were going to steal her, would we do it right in front of the house?
Where is the lock? Give me the locket. Give it back.
I'm sorry, I cannot do that.
Might still be at the tavern. We saw it earlier in the night, but we haven't seen it since that point.
She just said she was wearing it. And he just said you took it on official business.
I'm looking back and forth between Ash
that we're
and the guy.
here on official business. I'm hoping that the talker with the better charisma steps in.
I'm watching this train wreck happen, and I'm just like...
I asked you, where is her locket? She said she just had it. He says, badge official business.
Sir,
you all asked me about her locket. You went clearly to the tavern, got her drunker than I've seen her in a dog's age, and now she doesn't have her locket? You want me to feel it is a coincidence that this precious...
I pull out my 250 gold in a bag, and I'm like, that locket couldn't be worth more than a fraction of what's in here. Clearly, we're not stealing such trinkets.
Can we all just take a moment to breathe, calm down? Reginald, you're very clearly and...
I shan't be calm until my wife's properties return to her.
That is a perfectly valid thing to say. I look over very glaringly at Ash. Motion to him, to motion my head over to him. You are very genuinely concerned about the condition of your wife. We are trying to do what is in everyone's best interest. I apologize for the condition that we have brought her to you in. We will happily get you both back inside the house, return her property.
The only reason I haven't raised the alarm to the constable is because of your help earlier, but now I'm starting to suspect perhaps you're in league with those ruffians.
Absolutely.
I am the constable.
Lord knows everyone saw you take him to the room together. How do I know he's not one of your companions?
Could we please, would you be, and I understand if you say no, would you be willing for us to sit down inside so I can explain?
I would adore an explanation. This is insanity.
I look over to Ash to hand me the locket.
I already handed it to you. I held it behind my back. Take it.
No, I never took it.
Well, I guess at that point, honor would demand that the jig is up. So,
all right, and I will go inside, and I will, let him handle his wife and go inside.
Yeah, she basically plops face first,
pops out
on the bed.
Okay.
He ushers you in. Through this door.
Yeah.
Oh, can you not get through?
No.
Is that everyone or just
hang on?
Logan.
Stand by.
See you in the morning.
I try to wave the two of you off. Let me handle this.
Okay. And I grab Mortimer's shoulder let's have a chat.
I definitely did not pick up on that, so you have to drag me out.
And I send him I go like this, and I send him a message, and I said, let our feline friend with the soft touch handle this.
Okay. And I guidance him on the way out. I just tap him on the shoulder.
Oh, me? Yeah.
Okay. So he ushers you into this sort of office storeroom.
Oh, here we go.
It doesn't look exactly like the map does, but there's a desk and a table and
that's fair.
Their other room. He has the locket that you gave him, yes?
Yes, I handed it to him.
He's inspecting the broken chain with a look of tisk disappointment.
That is completely fair and valid.
And is otherwise inspecting the property.
Reginald, again, I must sincerely apologize for my fellow cohort's behavior out there. It was never our intention to cause any harm to your wife or any distress. We wanted to go to the tavern as we said we do it. We went to the tavern to try to ask her about the locket, didn't know that she was going to be performing, allowed her to do so, and wanted to let the evening pass naturally. The reason that we wanted to ask for your wife's understanding of the locket is because we are convinced, based on interviewing the man you noticed that we took with us, that the threat on your wife's life is not over. The people who are coming after this locket are not going to stop until they come for it. Why? We're not sure. But my concern is if we leave this here for even another moment, that more harm could possibly come on you and your significant other, who is, I understand, or who I know that you care about very deeply. So I apologize that the evening went awry in the way that it did. I apologize for the damage done to your chain. It is our intent to give it and return it back to you as soon as we have determined that the threat is over. But for the sake of you and your wife, I request for your safety that you hand the locket over to us so that we can make sure that those that are going after it come after us and not you.
I think I understand. What I don't understand is if you don't know why they're after it, how can you possibly make any sort of guarantee that you'll be able to return it with any manner of haste?
That is a valid critique. What I know is they need it for some. What I understand is they need it for a ritual whose details I'm going to refrain from telling. For the sake of you and your wife's safety, I'm intentionally keeping details vague so that no more harm comes to you. You have. So I understand it is.
So what is it you need from
frustratingly
me?
vague. I need nothing. All I need is your willingness to part with the locket that,
See, I
for
just
reasons
don't.
that.
This is what I don't understand. You're
Sure.
telling me that you don't know why they're after the locket. You don't know what the
I
significance of the
have
locket is.
I do have a sense of that.
Yes,
I'm
no.
saving that information from you for your own protection.
This all sounds very flimsy, and I'm still not convinced. You want me to part with my wife's most precious family heirloom for an indeterminate amount of time, for an
You remember.
unknown reason, with a wish and a prayer promise that someday it might be returned to me, assuming that our lives will even be safe with it not in our presence.
You remember what the man did to you, yes?
Yes, I am not discounting the concern of the assailant. But up until 2 minutes ago, I was under the impression that said assailant was in custody. And now you're telling me that there are other assailants out there, boogeyman in the woods, who may show up at any moment to do something to somebody, and the locket has something to do with it. Even if that's true, there's no guarantee that she'll get it returned. I don't understand what's happening. I don't really even know who you are. I've seen the man's badge. I trust that he's a Red Guard, but I don't know about the other two of you. There's a lot of unknowns and a lot of trust, and you're asking me to trust people who I just found in a physical altercation and theft, essentially, of my wife and her property. You can recognize that I'm reluctant to just take you at your word.
Perfect. Yes, you are perfectly valid in your doubt based on what you walked out into. What I ask is that you remember how we acted earlier in the day to not only catch the assailants but return your property to you when we didn't have enough information.
You acted earlier in the day is the only reason that I haven't screamed for the constable.
That is completely valid and fair. The other thing that I can tell you is that you can have my word as a member of House Pashar.
A member of House Pashar.
Sidebar, well played, Mike.
Yes. I know that
And
I can give you a guarantee as a member of my house.
With that
we will. Yeah.
He clearly like put 2 and 2 and 2 and together.
Yep.
And you're a cat person saying member of House Pashar. Everyone knows the story. And he's like, oh, okay. Okay. Well, that changes things.
And I put my hand on his shoulder at this point, and I go, I know this is an unusually difficult thing to have your life thrown into disarray in ways that is simply not fair to you. And especially your lovely wife, Eleanor, who's very funny, by the way, did a fantastic job this evening at the Rebels.
Very kind of you to say, but I have seen her back.
I laughed at. I did laugh at several of her jokes.
Well, that's good. She gets a lot of groans typically.
I'll not deny there was one or two.
Okay, so I at least now understand that you can be trusted. I would still feel as though it would be important for me to understand what it is you need to know. Like, what you're going to take the locket and do what with it?
Reese, primarily keep you two safe by keeping the knowledge.
Yes. I understand all that. If they're after the locket and we don't have it, then they're not going to harm me. Sure.
Yes.
Appreciate that part. But why don't we just put it in a lockbox somewhere? Like, why do you need to have it? That's what I'm trying to understand.
So that I can better understand the nature of the threat that not only comes after you, but possibly every single person in this town and the wider area. And as my charge as House Pashar to investigate the very nature of what appears to be a very large threat that is tied to this locket.
So you're going to, like, bait them to come after you?
Possibly. Also, I need to as much research as I can possibly understand as to as much detail as possible to understand why this is so important.
I see. Well, then I recommend at least waiting until the morning, because Eleanor has told me something of her grandmother and history, but I don't remember it myself, and she's in no state to recount at this stage. But if you wait until her head's clear, she might be able to provide some additional insight.
If that is the conditions that will be necessary for us to keep you safe and you to give the locket from us, then that is the conditions that I will. That is the conditions I'll agree to.
I'll surrender the locket now for my safety. Sure enough, those bandits are going to return in the evening. I don't want them to come here. What I'm suggesting is I would suggest that you don't take this and go off about your business.
Oh, you want us to have a conversation with her in the morning?
Yes. That would be my suggestion.
I appreciate the thought. Thank you.
Very
and
good.
I gently ask for the locket.
Yes.
Her hand.
If you don't mind.
Of course.
Not that I don't wholeheartedly trust your family, but as you know, every good merchant is contract bound. Could you have something in writing, at least?
I can write something right here, and I will happily take a piece of paper parchment he has and a quill and write what I'm sure I would know is a formal contract to be we'll return this. This is an item that absolutely belongs to Reginald and Eleanor, and yada yada, and sign it.
Very nice.
Old.
At least in the morning, when her pounding headache and panic of missing the locket set in, I'll have something to show her tangibly that it's not lost and it's under control. I do wish the chain hadn't broken. That was a week's pay, that was.
With that, hold on. I know I added it. I don't know where it's not. I gave myself. I know I gave myself mending, but it's not on my character sheet for some reason. I intentionally took it as like a. I switched my feats out for it. I will actually cast mending on the locket and show it to him.
Ah, I'll never get used to that. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for your understanding and your trust in a very unusual situation.
Trust me, I understand the need for subterfuge, but part of me wishes you just led with, I'm from House Bashar.
I try not to bring that up unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Everyone's heard the stories.
With that, it is late. I will leave you to your rest so you can tend to your lovely wife. We all deserve a good night's sleep. PCs and humans alike. Zach wanted to go to bed like 20 minutes ago, and he's just
holding on.
Oh, good.
All right, I think we just call it there.
Yeah, we'll call it there. All right, ladies and gents, thanks for watching. All three of you. Or one of you's fake, so all two of you.
I hope you saw my amazing.
I will talk to my compatriots about their methods.
We'll
go outside.
We'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.